When a child weeps with dust on their face, their heart longs for their mother. The moon danced over Umucha. In the quiet Igbo village of Umucha, the night was alive. The sound of drums wrapped around warm air. 5-year-old Chioma spun in circles, her orange eyes glowing like fireflies under the moon. Her laughter soared like birds in flight. Her mother, Ugonma, tall and graceful, watched with love, her baby bump tied beneath bright wrappers. Her father, Ozona, strong from years of tapping palm wine, played his drum and sang with joy. Her brothers, Chukwuemeka and Uchenna, ran barefoot like spirits chasing the wind. Ozona lived happily with his family and also told the kids moonlight stories and taught them drumming. But joy is like palm wine. It can spill if the gourd is dropped. One golden morning, Ozona fastened his climbing rope across his chest, his gourd swaying beside him. Humming softly, he walked the bush path to his palm trees. The forest sang back, birds chirped, crickets whispered, torches crackled in the distance. Suddenly, boom, from the tall grass, 4 masked giants emerged, their wooden faces cold and still. Ozona froze. He tried to fight back but was overpowered. His song ended. The birds signaled warning danger, but no one understood their language. They struck him down. The earth shook. The palm leaves stood still, and the wind stopped. The dark clouds appeared right in the village square of Umucha. The Iroko tree has been cut down. An innocent man has just been exterminated. Later, 2 kind strangers found Ozona bruised, breathless. They carried him back, walking through winding paths. But the gods had decided Ozona did not survive. Inside their hut under a tree, Ugonma wept silently. Chioma clung to her mother's wrapper, her small body shaking. Chukwuemeka and Uchenna sat by the fire, their young faces soaked in tears. But grief was not done knocking. Mourners and the community gathered with heavy and sad faces. But in the village square, the drums beat slowly. 2 greedy men, Nwachukwu and Nwafor, stood tall. They shouted, "She killed him for his secret lover, and she must swear," accusing Ugonma of dark deeds. They forced her to kneel beside a calabash to drink the water used to wash her husband's body, a painful ritual to prove her innocence before the god. 4 Eke market days passed, but she lived. The gods spared her. She was innocent, but envy and wickedness do not die easily. Nwafor and Nwachukwu organized thugs to banish her while the people sleep. Before Ugonma could be declared free, thugs with torches stormed their hut. "Live or die," they roared. Clutching her children, Ugonma ran. Chioma stumbled, but her mother never let go. Behind them, fire turned their home to ash. In Umuachara, as morning rose, birds sang gently. In Umuachara, kind villagers welcomed them. They offered roasted yam, soft, smoky, drenched in palm oil and pepper, with freshly sliced ogba. One elderly woman carried Chioma, wiped her tears, and said, "Nwam, my child, nothing will happen to you." Chioma smiled faintly. It was the first smile in days. Life was safer now, but not easy. Chukwuemeka and Uchenna worked barefoot in the fields, the sun burning their backs. They carried trays of bananas, mangoes, and pears selling by the roadside. Chioma sat in a mud-walled classroom. Her eyes, still bright, now carried quiet determination. Ugonma traded what she could. She held the family together like a chicken guarding her chicks from hawks. One night, inside their small hut, Ugonma grew weak as she gave birth. The baby cried in another woman's arms. Ugonma smiled once, then her breath faded. She said to the woman, "Please protect them. Protect Ebubechukwu." They named the baby Ebubechukwu, the glory of God. Their grandmother came and stayed 6 months to care for them. But the hole Ugonma left could never be filled. She left after 6 months due to illness. Word of their suffering reached the palace. The queen of Umuachara came, her eyes full of sorrow. She knelt before Chioma, lifted baby Ebuba into her arms. "My daughters," she said softly, "your pain ends today. and I will protect you. You are my daughters from today onwards. Chioma and Ebubichukwu lived in the royal palace, raised as daughters of the crown. Chukwuemeka and Uchenna went to Onitsha. Under the wing of a kind mentor, Okechukwu, they worked hard for 10 years. The gods and their ancestors smiled on them. Okechukwu settled them with reasonable amount and importation connections. They built a thriving import business. Success came not with ease, but with sweat and hard work. One stormy evening, Uchenna had a terrible accident. Chukwuemeka rushed him to the nearest hospital. Above the gate, the sign read Ugonma Hospital. Inside, a young doctor with glowing eyes ran to help him. It was Chioma, now grown. She did not know this was her lost brother, but fate knows how to play its drum. Days later, Uchenna came to pick his brother, who had been discharged. Both went to the doctor's office to appreciate her. Ebubechukwu, who is now a pilot, also visited her sister, Dr. Chioma. They spoke, they laughed, they cried. Stories unfolded like rappers. Tears turned to joy. They were siblings, lost for years, now found under hospital lights. Together, they built Ugonma Hospital and Ugonma Primary School, open to all free. Chukwuemeka married the princess of Umuoshara. Uchenna wed Ifeoma, the daughter of their mentor. Chioma became the bride of the prince of Umuachara. Ebubechukwu, the fearless and proud pilot, and married the son of a royal chief. The children of Ugoma, once scattered like ashes, had turned grief into greatness. Their story reminds us that life happens, but the best moments always come in time.